everyone, going live today. We are talking about simple meal planning for fat loss. So I am giving you the inside scoop on the secrets as to how we meal plan. So I am in my office today with a ton of food that I'm going to show you. I actually have cleaners here, so I can't be in my kitchen. But you know what? This is how we roll, and honestly, I grabbed a ton of food from my refrigerator. This is real life that I'm going to show you today. I didn't prep for this. I didn't plan for this because this is just what we do in the VIP weight loss system. We live it as coaches. So myself and all of my team, this is how we live. And we're going to show you today because when we live this way, we can have this be easy, okay? So we're gonna give it a couple minutes, everybody logging on today, but I have so much food here today. I'm gonna walk through some really easy meal planning hacks and solutions so that you can feel equipped, okay? So I see some of you logging on, awesome. I'm so happy to have you here. So first of all, why am I talking about this, okay? Why am I talking to you about the simple meal planning hacks for fat loss? Well, I will tell you something. I meet with women every single day and they're busy, okay? Regardless of what stage of life you're in, how many of you feel busy or a little overwhelmed by what's for dinner, what's for lunch? If you feel this way, give me a thumbs up, okay? So if you're on this call today, just kind of some fun interaction, give me a thumbs up if meal planning feels overwhelming for you sometimes. What I find is this, no matter what your health goal is, okay? Maybe you just wanna age well. Maybe you wanna lose weight. Maybe you wanna have more energy. Maybe you wanna be a good role model for your kids. Maybe you wanna build muscle. Doesn't matter what your goal is, you have to eat, right? And what I have found is that when meal planning becomes complicated, people throw in the towel, okay? They're like, this is too much work, this is too hard, this is too expensive, this takes too much time, let's just do drive-through, okay? So what I wanna show you today is a hack that I have created. It just kind of naturally happened over my years of coaching clients to make meal planning really easy, okay? So this is called my 3-3-3 meal planning hack, okay? What does this mean? Okay, I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm gonna tell you and then I'm gonna show you. Okay, because I'm a visual learner and that is why I'm doing these lives, is because I'm a visual learner. So what that means is you are going to choose, if you write down anything for your grocery list, and write this down now, okay? You're gonna choose 3 proteins, you're gonna choose 3 carbs, and I'm gonna show you what counts as a carb, what counts as a protein, blah, blah, blah. And you're gonna choose 3 vegetables. That is it, okay? Bonus would be like some sauces, okay? You're gonna choose 3-3-3. 3 carbs, 3 veggies, 3 vegetables. And I'm gonna show you literally from my refrigerator today, when you have these things on hand, you can make meals in no time, okay? So there's a strategy to it. Once you choose those 3 things, you can have them prepared and in your refrigerator ready to go, okay? So I would suggest some, and I'm gonna show you some things that are grab and go and some things that you warm and eat, okay? Because let's be real, we have 2 track meets, soccer games, youth group, like the whole shebang this week, right? And so sometimes I need something that I can grab and go. So let's go through just 3-3-3. I'm gonna show you some protein ideas. I'm gonna show you some carbohydrate ideas. I'm gonna show you some veggie ideas. Then I'm going to show you how I would go to my fridge with this and pair them together to make some meals, okay? Because when you have 3 carbs, 3 proteins, 3 veggies, you can mix and match those things to make a ton of different options. So you have different meals in the refrigerator without having to think about what's for dinner, what's for lunch, okay? So if this is sounding awesome, give me a thumbs up, right? Give me a thumbs up if you're like, yes, girl, this makes sense. So this is straight from my fridge. I'm gonna move these aside because I I don't have a whole lot of space for you to see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna go through my protein options first. That is not a protein, that is a carb. Okay, so let's go through my proteins. So this is literally from my refrigerator. I have shrimp. Okay, so I made this up actually, gosh, what's today, Wednesday? I made this up on Sunday night. Okay, so I just took a big thing of shrimp and sauteed it. I'll tell you how I can use that. So in my refrigerator at this time, this was not pre-rehearsed for this call. I just went and grabbed stuff. I have taco meat. Okay, there's 2. Then grab and go, I've got chicken skewers. Okay, that could be my 3. This could be my 3 for the week. Okay, and then you would prep these and have them in your refrigerator. I grabbed a couple more to show you because I just love options. This is one of my favorite, just like rotisserie shredded chicken. I have this in the freezer and in the fridge at all times. Again, grab and go. Let me tell you how I use it later. Packs of tuna, cottage cheese, meatballs. Okay, here are some protein ideas that I had in my refrigerator. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ideas. Only choose 3 and you will be set. Okay, now let me go into some carbs. Some carb choices. Okay, now on our plan, we just count, fruit is a carb on our plan. Okay, so I have pasta. I have two forms of pasta. Okay, so these could be a carb choice. All right, those aren't made up, so I probably wouldn't grab those. However, I am planning on making pasta for my kids this week. Black beans, okay, these are ready to go, so I'll probably grab those. Carbohydrate shells, what are these called? Tortillas, okay? So I always have those on hand. Oh, these are ready to go. Potatoes, all right? I made roast on Sunday night, and I had potatoes left over. Apple, berries, okay? These are all carbohydrate choices. Now, you could just have 3 in the refrigerator. So let's say you have potatoes, you have carbs, and you have fruit. That would be enough to make meal planning very simple and easy. Then we have our greens. All right, let me move this aside, or not our greens, our veggies. So I'm looking at my greens, but if you saw yesterday, I did a big salad. So we have our greens. So veggies, I have those on hand, cherry tomatoes, peppers, baby cucumbers. Here's the stuff I have prepped. That's broccoli, veggies cut up and ready to go, and I have asparagus. Okay, so again, this is the real deal. And the reason I'm showing you this is because when we can put these things together, and it can be simple, you have a plan. And when we can put things together with protein, with some carbs, specifically fruits and veggies, we can burn fat. So I want to tell you girls something. Most women I serve are under eating, okay? In order to burn fat, you actually need to eat good food, okay? You need to eat to burn fat, okay? To starve fat cells, we do not starve you, we starve your fat cells with really good anti-angiogenic foods such as asparagus, peppers, apples, berries, potatoes. Those things are awesome for starving fat, okay? The other thing that I think is really important to point out is that I do this, okay? This is real, okay? Something that I have been exposed to this week, which blew my mind, is the amount of influencers online that are promoting products and they don't even know what they're promoting. They don't do it, they don't live it, they don't lead it, and they're promoting it. I was shocked, okay? So I want you girls to know something, that if you do work with VIP and you do work with us, I created this program from the ground up and I live it. And I will teach it because it works, okay? And so this is very authentic. And I think that's important. So let's go through and now let's pair some of these things together, okay? So let's have a little fun. Let's start with, if you girls were here, I would say, tell me which protein you want to start with. Let's grab, you know what? Let's just grab the shredded chicken. Okay, everybody, girls, you need to have rotisserie shredded chicken on hand. Every grocery store has some form of rotisserie chicken. Okay, so let's say we're doing rotisserie chicken. Let me just show you what I would probably do. Is I would use a wrap. I'd use some rotisserie chicken. I'd probably use a little bit of buffalo sauce and a little Greek yogurt. And then I'd probably put some greens in there. And I'd probably have it with some cherry tomatoes and an apple. Boom, done, okay? All right, so let's choose a different protein. Let's do the shrimp. Let's do the shrimp. So let's say we have shrimp. Ooh, this is one of my favorites. I love the shrimp with these noodles, okay? And then I love to shave a little bit of, zest some lemons, and I would put this with asparagus. And I would do a bowl with this. Oh, so good, okay? Boom, this is a meal idea. Again, make leftovers and you can have plenty in the refrigerator. These meal prep containers would be awesome. If you're not doing the 3-3-3, you could literally plan the meals and have them ready to go. Okay, that's another idea. Let's pick a different protein. Let's just pick cottage cheese. Okay, I kind of call this a no plan plan. If this, let's say you needed a really quick lunch or snack or even dinner, like let's say you're going to a track meet. Here's a hack. Cottage cheese, cut these up like scoops, okay? So if you cut it this way, you could literally scoop the cottage cheese. I would probably add a little everything but the bagel seasoning. And then maybe you just have it with some blueberries or some fruit, some raspberries. This could be a meal, girls, okay? Now, for enough protein, you'll need a whole cup, all right? You'll need a whole cup of cottage cheese, use a whole pepper, have some fruit or some berries or whatever your choice is there. That could be a meal, okay? That's how simple this is. But so many women are overthinking it and complicating it. It's not your fault. You just need ideas, okay? And just having these things in the refrigerator. Okay, let's go through another idea. Well, here we go. How about these chicken skewers? I did this yesterday with a salad. So I did the salad, the chicken skewers. I did a ton of blueberries and berries on my salad. It was amazing. So that's simple and easy also. Now these I have literally put in like one of these before, like kind of a to-go container, and just had it on the side with like a cucumber and some fruit. Okay, that is another meal. Okay, all right. Well, tacos, we had these last night. So anybody that saw my story last night, my son and I were having a taco date night. So we did tacos. I have taco meat on hand at all times in my refrigerator. At all times. We made up 3 pounds at the beginning of the week. If I was going to have a taco, I would probably do it on a low-carb tortilla. You could do it as a salad, okay? You could do it and scoop it with some, I would say those popcorners chips are really good. But if I did this, I would probably use some of these veggies that are already cooked. Veggies wouldn't really sound good to me, so I'd probably pair it with some of these veggies, okay? That is a meal, all right? Okay, you know what we could also do? We have potatoes here, okay? Something that's really nice is you can just do like this meat with some potatoes and then just add some broccoli, right? Or add some asparagus and just have it as a warm plate dinner. You could mix it together in a bowl. You could have it separately, no big deal. Other easy thing you could do is we have our meatballs. Okay, we could do our meatballs with some leftover potatoes. We could do our meatballs with some of our pasta. And then we could throw in, again, some of our veggies. Easy peasy, throw a little red sauce on and we're set to go, okay? So that is really easy. I didn't pull my Crunch Master crackers in here. I should have grabbed those. I didn't grab those. This is really easy, so tuna, okay? You're on the go, you got a tuna pack. You're going to need 2 tuna packs to get 30 grams of protein, but this is one of my favorites, okay? It's a spicy and sweet tuna pack. I would probably have this with my Crunch Master crackers and like an apple and then throw in a cucumber. That is a meal, okay? Now girls, look at all these whole foods, okay? We have cucumbers, we have apples, we have potatoes, okay, we have lean protein. We have some of these noodles, but they have protein in them, okay? This is how we are going to lose the weight, okay? We're mixing, we're matching, we're keeping this simple, okay? So, let's see here. Did I go through all of these? Black beans. Okay, we could do a taco bowl. Honestly, you could do shredded chicken and throw salsa in here. So you could warm this up with some black beans, some salsa, and scoop it with some peppers. Where's my pepper at? I don't know where my pepper went. But anyways, that would be a meal. You could do black beans with the taco meat. Okay, these black beans would be your carb. Then you have your taco meat. Maybe you mix this up together. And again, you can take your pepper, cut it, and scoop it. Put a little taco sauce on there. You have a meal. So girls, these are a lot of ideas, okay? A lot of ideas. But if you just start with 3. So let's take action right now. Which 3, let's do this for next week, okay? Get out a pen and paper, okay? Everybody get out a pen and paper. Let's do this for next week, okay? Today's Wednesday. Wednesday's a really good day to think about what you want to prep for your weekend and what you want to prep for your next week. Some women like to plan 7 days at a time. Some of my women like to plan 2 times a week. I'm a 2 time a week kind of girl, so I like to kind of have my Monday through Thursday plan. And then on Wednesdays, I like to think, what's the weekend going to be like? Where are we going to be? What's our schedule? What's our calendar? From there, you can plan ahead. So if you need easy things for on the go, you're planning ahead to make some wraps. You're planning ahead to make some bento boxes. By the way, these bento boxes are new to VIP. They're on our website. So I have been using these a lot. So you could do like your cottage cheese over here with your peppers and your blueberries, okay? You could do, I did just like turkey slices with the string cheese and some crackers and some blueberries the other night. So you can do a lot of things in these. I do even have a bento bundle. I think, Jordan, if you're on, Jordan's my assistant here, if you can you drop the bento bundle? So it comes with this cooler bag. It comes with our bento bundle, and I don't have it with me right now, but we have like a little recipe book that has 12 adult bento bundle ideas and 6 kids, and it comes with pictures as to exactly what to pack in your bento bundle. So if you're a busy mom, grandparent, aunt, whatever, and you want something to just keep it easy, we got you covered, okay? So we'll drop that in the chat, but this bento bundle is awesome. You'll see me bring this to track meets, soccer games, baseball games, all spring and summer long, okay? This is also really great for boating. We just have to plan ahead, okay? So you're either going to plan 1 time or 2 times. So let's write down, so everybody has their paper. Let's pick 3 proteins, okay? Let's pick 3 protein ideas, okay? Maybe it's grilled chicken. Maybe it's taco meat. Maybe it's tuna packets. Maybe it's cottage cheese. Maybe it's shrimp. Write down 3 proteins, okay? So take your time to do that now. Maybe you're gonna grill out and have steak. Maybe your week is insane and you need to grab some quick and easy meatballs, okay? What is it for you? Write down 3. Give me a thumbs up when you've written down your 3 proteins. Give me a thumbs up. Okay. Now let's write down 3 carbs. I also have sweet potatoes in my refrigerator right now, but when we have carbs, let's do maybe like 1 cooked carb, 1 fruit, and then like a wrap. Okay, so let's get a wrap or some Crunchmaster crackers. Let's get some sort of like cooked carbs, so whether that's potatoes or maybe pasta. And then what are you doing for your fruit? That's it. Okay, just 3. Pick 3. Give me a thumbs up when you have your 3. This is the 3-3-3 meal planning hack. Okay. Now let's do your veggies. Okay, so I'm going to it depends how busy you are. If you're someone that cooks dinner and eats at home every night, I would recommend doing probably like 2 cooked veggies. So like broccoli and asparagus, right? Or green beans and zucchini, or I don't know, whatever you like that's cooked. Okay, you could do like a medley, maybe like a stir fry. Okay, so pick, if you eat at home a lot, pick 2 cooked and 1 non-raw, 1 raw. Okay, so maybe it's peppers. I would highly recommend peppers and these little cucumbers. Peppers are awesome for scooping. Okay, so I think everybody should have those on their list. If you're someone that's on the go a lot, I would say do more of your raw veggies. So let's do 2 raw veggies and 1 cooked, okay? Write down your 3 and give me a thumbs up when you have your 3. Okay. So this is really important. When we can keep it simple, we have a plan. Okay, now our no plan, and I see a lot of you on here today that are clients, our no plan is kind of for your crazy days, okay? This is the secret hack, okay? Call it your bad day plan, call it your oh crap plan, call it your no plan, call it I don't feel good plan. You have to plan for the not great days. Okay, now I do hope that more of you have better days than not, but we all have our oh crap days. I want you to pick one thing as your oh crap day, no plan, okay? Is it tuna and crackers with an apple and some cherry tomatoes? Okay, maybe that's your oh crap plan. The reason that I'm going through this is if you don't have your oh crap plan in your refrigerator or in your cabinet, you will either skip meals or you'll eat something you don't feel good, and then afterwards you're gonna have guilt, shame. Anybody been there? Give me a thumbs up if you can relate to that. That's one idea, okay? Another no plan, and I do this for the weekend, is I will make up wraps. Okay, so I will do typically actually like a coleslaw versus a lettuce because it's a little more durable. It's cruciferous. I'll do a wrap with a rotisserie chicken. I'll do the coleslaw mix, not with the seasoning though, or the dressing I should say. And then I'll pick a sauce. So whether that's buffalo sauce, barbecue sauce, honey mustard, whatever. And I will make some of these up and just have them available in the fridge with press and seal. So don't make 1, make 4. Okay, so have those available. So is this your no plan? Is this your no plan? Or is this with this and this your no plan? Okay, you have to have a no plan because that is a plan so you don't feel like you're failing, okay? We do not need to start over every Monday, okay? So here are some meal planning tips to keep you on track. And the reason that this helps you burn fat, okay, is number 1, you're getting enough protein to sustain you in your blood sugars, okay? When you have steady blood sugar regulation, your body feels safe, your body can burn fat. There's more to it scientifically than that, but easily said, that's that. The other reason why this is going to help you burn fat is because when you are eating and prioritizing meals, okay, you're eating breakfast, you're having lunch, you're having dinner, you're having snacks, you sustain your metabolism. When you sustain your metabolism, your body can burn fat, okay? And the reason that I love the most, okay, is because you're incorporating anti-angiogenic foods, okay? And I talked about this yesterday. If you want to learn more about this, look on my profile in the secrets group, but you're incorporating anti-angiogenic foods, okay? You're incorporating fruits, veggies, potatoes, things like that. Those actually help cut off the blood supply to your fat cells, okay? Because fat cells only live and grow when there's a blood supply to them, same as cancer cells, okay? So we can eat healthy food. Fruits and vegetables offer so much more for your body than just, I know fruits and veggies are good for me. When you understand why they're good for you, it makes you want to eat them. So a big tip that I would say is get the fruits and veggies at your meals. Plan for them. It can be simple. It can be easy, okay? These things are not hard, but a lot of times we leave them out and we just prioritize protein. These things help clean your liver. They help heal your gut. They feed your healthy microbiome. They are anti-angiogenic. At a scientific level, there's so many reasons why we need to eat fruits and vegetables. And a lot of what I do with clients is healing. And when we want to starve fat cells, we can heal by eating these foods. When we heal the gut, we heal the body, we heal the brain, we help your gut and brain interaction. When we get these kinds of foods, these are liver healing foods. The liver plays 2,000 roles in your body, okay? So when we eat like this, we are really fueling for fat loss, anti-inflammation, cutting off the blood supply to fat cells. This is all really important. So I hope this was helpful for you today. I would love, we will share the bento boxes with the little recipe book. This is kind of a special promo that we just launched at the beginning of the month that's available. So grab yours. If you have any other questions on meal planning tips, tricks, or hacks, if you want someone to help you put your plan together for your family, let me know. I talked with a gal the other day, and she's like, oh, I'm going to have to cook separate meals for everyone. And I was like, okay, tell me more. What is your family like? Well, they like pasta, and they like beef, and they like casseroles, and they do like seafood, and da-da-da. I was like, oh, girl, no. We do not have to cook separate for everyone. Let me show you how to make it VIP. Let me show you how to plan pasta night. How do we do pasta night? Okay, what kind of portions are we talking? What time do we eat it? Okay, we can have certain things that we think are off limits. That's what we do for our clients with Inside VIP. If you want to make a casserole, but you don't know if you can have all the creams and things, we got you, okay? We can grill, we can have beef, we can have carbs, we can have pasta, we can have fruit. But let me show you how to pair it together so it works with your body. But when you have a plan, and when you keep your plan easy, you will succeed. Because the second it becomes difficult, the second you're in the kitchen for more than, an hour, is when you're going to want to throw in the towel, okay? We don't throw the towel in VIP. We don't fail here. We learn and grow. So when an obstacle comes up, that's when a client gets on one of our group calls in our community. We have a community of women that come together and we talk about these things. Hey, I'm really struggling with snack ideas. Hey, I'm really struggling with meals on the weekends. Hey, I'm really struggling with some meal planning. Okay, our job at VIP and the coaches that I coach to work with me and through me and in this collective, we are all trained to help you see those obstacles and turn them into opportunity. So when you can tell us what you're struggling with when it comes to meal planning, when it comes to the overwhelm of what's for dinner, we are going to take this and help you navigate it and turn it into an opportunity. So if you're in VIP, girl, I'm glad you're here. I hope this gave you some new, fresh ideas. I see so many of you, and I am so grateful and honored and humbled to be your guide and coach. If you are watching and you are not a member of VIP, that is okay. Take in as much content and lives and trainings as you want. This is here to help you and guide you and serve you and empower you. If you want to take your health to the next level and you want a little more personalization, accountability, support, want to know how it can work for yourself as a busy mom of 4, as a busy traveling woman, whatever it is, girl, we got you. So thanks for being here. I'm Kim Nanninga. I am a registered and licensed dietitian. I am the CEO and creator and founder of the VIP Weight Loss System and the VIP Collective. And I plan on going live once a week. Next week, I am going to be changing the time. I think I'm going to be going live on Tuesdays in the month of May. We have one more here in April, but going live on Tuesdays versus Wednesdays. So we will be sending out a calendar. If there's a topic you want to know more about, thyroid, menopause, GLP-1s, maybe more meal planning tips, I don't know. Tell me what you want. I will make the trainings for you. All right, talk to you later. Thanks for being here.